Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jeremy. Welcome to Strange Radios, or whatever order I do that in. I don't remember. Hey, let's go. Episode 2 of Metal Archives Random Exploration. I'm hoping this goes better than the first time, because that was not great at all. If you don't understand the concept, basically we go on to Metal Archives, hit the random band function a few times, and we're just going to see what comes up. We're going to listen to it. We're going to review it, critique it, etc. Sorry, just fixing the level on my stereo there. Okay, let's go. Random band number 1. Devil Cross. Alright, interesting name. Not entirely sold, if I'm honest. Argentina. A thrash death metal band. It doesn't have any information for when they formed. However, there are only 2 releases. They had a single in 2018 and a full-length album this year, 2019. So I'm assuming this is a fairly new band. The first full-length album is called Human Crops, released as a digital album. Let's see if we can find it on YouTube. Okay, yeah, there's the entire album is up on YouTube. So let's let's check this out. It's only 28 minutes long. The first track is a minute-long intro. We can skip it, and we're going to. I'm not hearing anything particularly special so far. I guess they're an okay thrash band, but nothing here is spectacular. The rhythm, like the guitar riffs, are okay. The vocals are okay. The drums are okay, but everything's just okay. Yeah, the riffs on that are okay, but I can't get behind it really. I love the production though. The album, like the mix so far in this track, sounds great. And the vocals, pretty good. No complaints there. The only complaint is the songwriting itself. Just the riffs are kind of bland. They don't really transition into one another very well. So, Devil Cross from Argentina. Apologies, but as your first full length, actually, pretty well your first release. Not bad from that little snippet of the first track. Hopefully something better will develop from this in terms of the songwriting, in terms of the actual craft of it. The production is on point, but yeah, the rest of it's not doing much for me, if I'm honest. Random band number 2. Mutilation, or Mutilation. Sorry, I'm Canadian, so whenever I see something with the accent on top, I immediately go French, even though this band's from Chile. Black Death thrash metal, okay. I found it in 2016. Only a single demo released in 2018. Let's see what we can find on YouTube. Okay, so we did find a track. There's a few tracks of theirs up on YouTube. The one I'm going to listen to is called Profanating the Tomb of the Bastard. No lyrics for it, but let's see what we've got. Oh, wow. There's no low end there at all, guys. You can barely hear the guitar. That's terrible. That's really bad. Okay, okay, I get it. That's a demo. That's your first demo. That's really bad. This is the problem with demos being available to the public. This is the shit that you shouldn't release to the fans. This is the shit that you should record, and see how it works in the studio, how it functions. Try to work out kinks in terms of recording. You should be playing it live, of course, to see how the audience responds to it. If the audience responds to it well, then you're clearly onto something. But the recording of this is fucking garbage. Like, how far did I make it into that? I was 35 seconds in. That's fucking nonsense. That's just really bad. Oh, man, this is the second episode where like 0 for 2 again. The last episode, if you watched it, we were 0 for 4 in terms of finding good bands. And which is really funny because I do this on a regular basis. Not a daily basis, but on a regular basis. And usually, if I spend like half an hour looking, I'm usually stumbling across at least one good, like really good band. But today, I've filmed both these episodes today. I've got nothing. Really quite funny. Let's go for a third band, shall we? Intrinsic Souls. Okay. From Mexico. They're labeled as symphonic metal. Formed in 2016. Okay. This is a weird pattern we have going on. The first three bands, Devil Cross from South America, formed pretty recently. Mutilation from South America, formed in 2016. Intrinsic Souls from North America, but Mexico, formed in 2016. I'd like to get a little more worldly, if I'm honest. Anyways, let's check out Intrinsic Souls, the symphonic metal band from Mexico. Okay, they actually have a music video for the song Escape. We're going to watch that, we're going to listen to it. I'm going to watch it, you're going to listen to it, you can watch it if you want. I'll link it below. Okay, I can get behind this so far. It's a little slow, but it's got the sort of a natural progression to it. Nothing too complicated. Talented singer. I do like how the song's progressing slightly. Slightly getting not faster, but with quicker notes. The lead singer has a very good voice too. I'm gonna... So... I guess I like that band. I guess I like the song so far. The riffs on it are okay. Yeah, so I guess I like this song. The guitar work's decent, but nothing spectacular. I didn't get that far into the track. I assume when the solos come up, that'll give the guitar a chance to shine. The singer, though, is very talented, very good. But I don't know. With symphonic metal, I'm looking for a very specific vocalist style, right? Very specific singer style. I'm very picky when it comes to symphonic metal. And this doesn't quite hit that, although she's very good. And people looking for symphonic metal would probably dig what these guys are doing. So that's at least a positive. This is a positive one. The production's great. The guitar works good. The singing is on point and very good. It's just not for me, which is unfortunate. But I do dig it. I think this is really good. We're going to go on to our fourth band here. Yeah, okay. Our fourth band on the random band generator, Vestal Claret. From United States, from Connecticut, I think. Just labeled as heavy metal, anti-Christian heavy metal. First demo in 2006, and they've released 3 full lengths: 2011, 2013, and 2014. I don't know which. Wait, they re-released. They have 2 albums called Bloodbath. Okay, so they released their debut album twice in 2 different recordings of it by the looks of it. But we're not going to listen to that one. We're going to listen to 2014's The Cult of Vestal Claret. I hope yields something, but if I'm honest, I don't have high hopes for this. It just doesn't seem like anything that would be particularly interesting. Okay, wow, okay, there we go. This is a good time to point out that this album does contain a Black Sabbath cover. If I want to listen to Black Sabbath, I'll just go listen to Black Sabbath. I never understood that wearing your influences so apparently on your sleeves. It's okay, but it's not anything great or good. God. Bands like this just kind of anger me. Black Sabbath is a thing. They exist. I don't need you to do a watered down version of it for us. I'm sorry, I'm getting angry. That's not... I don't like to be that aggressive or, what's the word? Accusatory. Look, to the guys in the band, I don't know if you probably never ever stumble across this video, but you're not offering anything that isn't readily available elsewhere in better forms. You know, there's nothing unique about that particular song anyways. I won't speak for the rest of the album or your discography. But that song, There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it that is unique to you. The guitar riffs, the vocal melodies are just pulled straight from Black Sabbath. That's going to be it. So our second episode we had Devil Cross from Argentina. Mutilation. Why do I go French? Why do I do that? Why do I go French? Because I can't do... what do they speak in Chile? Is it Portuguese or Spanish? I don't know. I'm a very non-worldly person, as it turns out. Mutilation is what I'm gonna call it. Anyways, from Chile, kind of not good. Intrinsic Souls from Mexico. The winner of the bunch. Again, not even my thing, but they're actually good musicians. So, and then we ended there with Vestal Claret. Again, all relevant links will be in the description below. Again, this is kind of a rough one, but I swear this is going to be a more interesting more interesting series. Although maybe it isn't. Maybe this is what it is. Maybe it's just me listening to a bunch of shitty metal bands. That might be the extent of this. Despite that fact, not opposed to continuing. This is kind of fun. Maybe that's just the direction I'll have to go in from this point on. To expect kind of shit bands. Or maybe just weed them out. Maybe just edit out all the bad ones and just only present good ones. I don't know. What would be more entertaining? Just taking the first 4 random bands I come across? Or going through a bunch of random bands and only picking out the ones that I find interesting? Leave a comment. Which would you prefer? Anyways, this has been Strange Radios. Stranger, adios.